Good evening, folks. Actually, it's after midnight Eastern time, so we're at the 7th. Ooh, Pearl Harbor Day. Pearl Harbor Day 2019. Um, yeah, maybe, maybe I should have done something to remember it, and maybe this is. Hey, look, I was at a games night earlier, and I may or may not partake in a few libations, and we got in an argument. Playing a game, we got in an argument over something unrelated. And so I got in, came home, getting one of my shelves to prove my point right, as is the case with most nerd arguments. We want to have proof that I'm right. So I was going through it, but I found this, and at first I thought it was just a magazine, Strategy and Tactics, but but the game was in there. It's the plot to assassinate Hitler. Wow. I didn't know I had a copy unpunched. I have played this before. It's been a long time. Good while. Real good while. But I think it's an interesting game. I like it's in the designed by Jim Dunnigan in the Power Politics series of SBI games and Power Politics Dunnigan games as well. You had his first Power Politics game was 1969. It's Origins of World War II. Actually, Origins of World War One would have been the first, but Origins of World War II, one of my favorite games ever. Origins of World War One, I believe you could have found the rules there in A Gamut of Games by Sid Saxon. Although it was a box game too by SBI, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Sid Saxon's A Gamut of Games had the rules and instructions for Origins of World War One. But Origins of World War Two is probably my favorite. It is my favorite game in the Power Politics, but SBI didn't put that one out, although Dunnigan did. It was a Avalon Hill game. I would say Origins of World War II, Canadian Civil War, Russian Revolution. Those would be my three favorite. The plot to assassinate Hitler is going to be maybe next. It's better than Spies. Some people count Spies as a Power Politics game. It's better than the only one I did not play or do not have, I believe, is Minuteman, which is odd because I opened this book right here and there was a ad for Minuteman, the Second American Revolution. That was a Power Politics game, but let's go here and let's look at what we're looking at here. Plot to assassinate Hitler. Like I said, I may be not my best. Well, maybe may or may not be a little tipsy. So I'm looking for player orientation. I'm looking for sequence of play. Should be one somewhere. Initial setup. Sequence of play. Here we go. The turns. You look at movement and harassment phase, recruitment phase, status adjustment phase. All right. That's the assassins. Then it's going to be the player turn. The SS player turn, that is. Movement and harassment phase, recruitment phase, investigation phase, interrogation phase, status adjustment phase, and then we're gonna move to the coup turn, movement and harassment phase, and status adjustment phase. Yeah, it's a very different game. I played one of the reasons I get this out because Black Orchestra, I actually think's a good game. Although I do think this is a bit more war gamey, and when I say a bit more, it's a hex and counter game. Although we'll get into that in a little while. Here's the rules for how many rules looks like. Well, section 10, section 14. So he's got 19 sections, probably a good 8 to 10 pages of rules that I can count. Hey, well, I like look. There's some miniatures game going on there. That advertisement. I like looking at some of the Russia, Japanese war. Wow, 1904 or 5. That's a yeah. Well, I guess I can read this later too if I want. Which I probably should. Oh, Outreach. Good for all these games. I just love the SBI games. Yeah, they might not be as well developed or well play tested as they should have been. A lot of them, but what we got here? Oh, this is the pamphlet we used to carry around in our hip pocket to order games from. SBI. Find the counter. Ooh. Well, it is unpunched, although it's coming out. There we go. Yeah. These counters are pretty decent. It's like a chit draw type of a system. Pretty decent comparatively speaking to the. Those are double sided. You got SS counters. Comparatively speaking to some of the other thing, they're not horrible. They're not horrible, but they are. Those 1970s SBI counters. All right, what do we got here? Advertisements. Is that a rata for Star Web? Or is it a Flying Buffalo? Flying Buffalo order form. Old one. It's ready to check 6 special subscriptions. Yeah, it's great stuff. The Complete Strategist. Oh, that is. Is it still there? The Complete Strategist still in New York? I do believe it is. That is a good. That's a Complete Strategist Bolton. All right, let's look at this map. I'm getting lost in that. Redmond Simonson map. I do believe. Game Dunnigan design, obviously. It's definitely Redmond Simonson. Map. Yeah. Let's look at it. Here we go. You know, the maps, those old SBI maps, you got that almost that newspaper feel. But, I like they got it both sides here. Your interrogation table. Because this is really taking place in your mind, if I'm not mistaken. This isn't territory you're really holding per se. This is all kind of a mental type of a thing. Stuka Joe's made some cards for instead of the chip pull, you can have some cards. So, but it's been a long time since I've thought about this game or played it. I might try to get somebody to play it with me out of the group in the next couple of weeks. Well, next couple of weeks probably not. It's probably going to be after the first of the year now. But, there it is. I'm rambling. Because I probably had one too many, but I'm rambling. Rambling, but there it is. Plot to assassinate Hitler. SBI. Alright, y'all. Pearl Harbor Day. Never forget. Have a great day.